What's up, my fellow Ruby friends? How's it going? Welcome back to another video. This time we're discussing Ruby Semblance. Now, I did make a video about Ruby Semblance about a month or two ago, probably about 2 months ago it was. And that video was a theory about Ruby Semblance not being speed. And I would suggest you watch that video first before watching this one. That way you kind of get an idea of what my theory on Ruby Semblance is. But I'll just kind of summarize it up now if you don't feel like watching that whole video. So basically that video is about my theory on Ruby Semblance. Basically, when Pyr died, Ruby unleashed her Silver Eyes, right? But I think also when Pyr died, not only did she unleash her Silver Eyes, but her real semblance manifested. Now what do I mean by real semblance? Her semblance is not speed. The reason I'm making this video now is because we have more information about Ruby Semblance than we did when I made the previous video on her semblance. And to me, her semblance has basically been confirmed by Crow and by Ruby herself to not be speed, but to be rose petal transformation / rose petal manipulation. This is the quote that Crow gave us in volume 4, chapter 8. So if you haven't seen that chapter yet, keep in mind that this is a very minor spoiler. I'm just reading off one sentence that Crow gave us during his story. So this is what Crow said when he was going on to describe his own semblance. He said, "Some people can absorb electricity," because Team Ranger was there with Crow, so he was kind of hinting at Nora. So he said some people can absorb electricity and some people can burst into rose petals. So obviously he's referring to Ruby with the rose petals. Now, the only reason why people thought that Ruby's semblance was speed to begin with was because really we saw that her semblance kind of looked like it was speed, but mostly because Pyra way back in the day said that Ruby has her speed. But really, what does Pyra know about Ruby's semblance? The truth is, Pyra doesn't really know anything about Ruby's semblance. Pyra's a great fighter, and she has a great semblance herself, a really overpowered semblance, but she doesn't really know much about Ruby's semblance, and it's really not fair for her to be the judge, for her call to be the right call. Now, let me play another clip for you guys right now. So here's this clip from RTX. Listen to this. This is Ruby talking about her semblance. So I'm going to play this right now. Take a look.
There is, I can't really go into it like super much, but my Uncle Crow really helped me. He's awesome. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's pretty cool. But he kind of helped me discover my semblance to begin with. So you might see a little bit more than that in the future. But for now, my lips are sealed.
So there you have it, my friends. Ruby Rose confirming that Crow helped her find her semblance. So the combination of Ruby saying that Crow helped her find her own semblance, and then Crow going on to say that Ruby's semblance is rose petal transformation, that basically confirms that her semblance is not speed. So that's why I'm making this video, because we have more information now to go along with the old theory I posted 2 months ago, which was just a theory that her semblance wasn't speed. But now it's pretty much confirmed that her semblance is not speed. And of course, in volume 4, we've seen her transform into rose petals. We've seen her create rose petal orbs, 3 of them specifically in the character short. We've seen her bring Nora into her rose petals and boost Nora's speed as well. So this rose petal manipulation can really do a lot more than just speed can. And in my opinion, this pretty much confirms, like I said, that her semblance is not just speed, but something way more than that. Now, is her semblance fully developed yet? I don't think it's fully developed yet. I think it might still have a ways to go. And you know what? Her semblance might be super overpowered. That might be another reason why Crow is kind of like looking over Team Ranger, not just to ensure that they get there safely, but to kind of, you know, watch Ruby and see how her semblance is coming along, since in Volume 4, so far it's coming along extensively. And like I said, I think part of that is because of her loss with Penny. Summer Rose also being dead, of course, is also going to impact Ruby emotionally. But then most importantly, when Ruby was running up to get to Pyra in time, right before Pyra was killed by Cinder, she didn't quite make it in time. And obviously that it opened up her Silver Eyes. And I think that also in turn opened up her true semblance. It manifested her true semblance. And you know what? There we have it. You know, Crow even says himself that her semblance is really like rose petal manipulation or something of the sort. So what do you guys think about that? This is a pretty short video. You know, I just wanted to kind of update my old theory video from 2 months ago, and I want to see what you guys have to say about that as well. If you guys still think Ruby's semblance is speed, let me know why. I think it's pretty much, I think most of the proof is telling us that it's not speed. It's much more than that. And as Crow said, it's like rose petal manipulation or something of the sort. So if you guys do think it's still speed, how can you still think that? And why do you still think that? And maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way, so let me know if that's the case. But if you do agree with me, let me know as well. Let me know what you think about her semblance, her rose petal manipulation, and what you can do with it. And yeah, that's about it. That's the end of the video, guys. I'll see you later. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to update that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Talk to you soon.